you're on Hollywood.com. Now you want to see something cool? Come to TomGreen.com and you can click on the front page and look at this cool link here. My moose humping days are over. So, not really, but I will hump a moose. I mean, I will never hump a moose again. I would hump perhaps a dead animal again, but only if the opportunity was perfect. You know, there'd probably have to be a lot of money involved. For real. No more free humping. Not from this guy. It's all about go to TomGreen.com.
I'm Kimberly Lansing for Hollywood.com, and we're sitting here inside Tom Green's living room for a behind-the-scenes look at the only live show on the internet.
Only live one. It's absolutely every night. Every night we go on. Where else on the internet can you go on live every night and phone in and talk to a celebrity on your computer? I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about our guests. We have funny guests here every night. People that you know. Joe Rogan was here tonight. You were here for the show, right? Yeah. It was fun, right?
Look, we're live right now.
Live right now. I just flipped the switch. We're also live right now here with Hollywood.com, shooting a little promo. And you guys were nice enough to come up here and promote the channel. And we appreciate that. We're both wearing blue shirts.
Are we 10 pounds heavier on camera?
Combined, yeah. 5 pounds extra each. It's not that big a deal. On the WebOvision, it's different. WebOvision only adds 5%. Okay, I'm flipping this off.
Check it out.
Hi, I would like to ask Joe a question.
Yes, go ahead, ask him a question.
Do you remember that time when on your factory you made them eat your own poo?
I made them eat my own poo?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't remember that time. Maybe I blacked out.
I actually dry heaved watching an episode of Fear
I
Factor.
threw up watching it once at home.
I bet you it was the same episode.
Probably not.
Was it when they put the frozen rats in the blender in New York City?
No, that was pretty rough though.
That was. It's great when we have somebody that understands the internet, like Joe was here tonight, and he's got this great website. It's video. He has a show that he does online where he knows how to put video on the internet. There's stuff we can go. It's cool when it's like that because then you can actually on the show go to their site and weave them together and cut to their site. That's sort of a new kind of idea that we're kind of experimenting with. You can't really do that on TV. It's like taking two TV stations almost and kind of sticking them together and having the owners of the two stations talk to each other for a second and look at each other's shit. You know? No one's really ever done that kind of thing. It's kind of what every website is a little television station, really.
And I think the beautiful thing about something like this is this can get everybody realizing that celebrity, the whole idea of being in front of a camera, the whole idea of being a star, it's all bullshit. Like, they're just people. They're really just people. And anybody through the internet can become famous. I mean, that's really what's going to happen. If you have something and you put it out there and people are interested in it, a viral growth of whatever you're putting out there will spread and it will get out there. And people will know what you're doing. If it's funny, if it's entertaining. And it's a way for people to broadcast entertainment, a way for anybody to broadcast something entertaining to the whole world and bypass this whole bullshit system of networks and radio stations. And who the fuck are these people that are running this stuff? They're people that are business-minded people that are telling artists and creative people what they can and can't do. And whenever you have that, that's not necessary. It fucks up the whole system, and it makes it a less creative environment.
There's a moment in time where I think funny people like Joe and myself and people can come along and harness their own piece of the media.
Without input. That's what you don't. You don't want business input. And that's what the beautiful thing about what you've done here is this is autonomous. You've done this completely outside of the normal system.
1080i, 24p.
What does that mean?
That's, I don't know, but it's what it is. Gray goose being swilled all around by... This is a funny guy that comes on the show all the time, Bobby Badfingers, you know him? He's a good friend of Carrot Top, opens for Carrot Top in Vegas. He's on America's Got Talent. He snaps really fast, he dresses like Elvis, sings snaps, and has a good time. So is this interview the longest interview in the history of .com journalism?
One of the longest. Are we allowed to see the rest of the living room?
Yeah, oh yeah. This is the little studio here where you can see all the cameras. We have more than 8 cameras now. Actually, something that's pretty fun. Hey, check this out, Joe. We got these we got a bunch of these at like Fry's Electronics. They're like $40 each.
Is that the one I have on my nose? Like the same thing?
No, this is a slightly better one, but basically the same thing. This one's but it's kind of like we've upgraded to like, you know, we've gone to like we're gonna get like 16 cameras in here now. So when you go to the fridge to get a beer, it's gonna be a camera in the fridge and you open it.
Dude, you're the pioneer.
Would you call this like the anti-talk show? Because you guys are drinking Coronas and saying the F word.
But what is the F word? It's just a word. The only reason why you think that it's a bad word is because corporate advertising has been controlling the mass media for so long that it's actually become normal. In your real life, I'm sure you say it, right? Right? Of course you do. Now, who the fuck would you hang out with that doesn't say it? I don't want to hang out with anybody who doesn't want to swear.
I personally swear occasionally. Like, for instance, when Bob Saget came on the show and he said cock, okay? And then somebody commented on the fact that he said cock. Of course, then I'm going to say, yeah, it is funny to hear Bob Saget say cock. And in that context, I will say cock. This was an awesome show. Thanks, Joe. This is the best show yet. Let's go before we ruin it. Okay, good night.
Skype?
See you tomorrow night. Andrew Dice Clay is here. Good night.